whoever has the first orgasm, that determines which parent the child will resemble. And whichever, once the fluids have mixed, whichever one rises to the surface, this determines the sex of the child. This is all completely wrong. It's all completely idiotic nonsense. And yet it's supposedly the final miracle that's supposed to convince us. Then you have 86, 5, 5, 6, 7. We already read that. That's it. So that's the Quran on embryology. That's what the Quran gets right, ladies and gentlemen. What did he get right? What did the Quran get right? This is the thing. They'll take something like mingled sperm or something like that, or it'll take something like blood clot, which is false, and then they'll just give it a different translation, and people fall for it. That's what we're dealing with, guys. So that was proving Islam in 25 seconds. Proving Islam in 25 seconds. Did he prove Islam in 25 seconds? I don't think that he did. And I think that's actually pathetic. And it just means we got to be relentless, guys. Again, I will probably put out a short version, a short response to that, where I go through that rapid fire just to make it handy. And we do need some sort of list where every single dawah argument is, we have refutations that are easily accessible, just so people can smack these things down as soon as they happen. Because again, that's what happened the other day on Eddie's channel. He brought something up and then he just got crushed on it. That's what should happen every time someone brings this stuff up. And then guess what? It wouldn't work anymore, and they'd stop using that stupid nonsense. They'd come up with other stuff to make it up. But our ability to respond quickly to things has dramatically increased, and so we need to take advantage of the situation. All right, take these last couple super chats. Have to burn through them. As a matter of fact, if you examine 100, do I already read this? If you examined 100 people who lost their faith in Christianity, I wonder how many of them would turn out to have been, okay, yeah, we already read that. Let's see. And proof Muhammad is prophesied in the Bible. See Matthew 7:15. That is the best and clearest prophecy about Muhammad in the Bible.
This is the proof.
Very clever, Dr. Brown. Oh, sorry, I mean Dr. Wood. Oh, it's Tovia. Chloe says, serious question. My belief stems from fear and Pascal's wager. I accepted Christ after this. Fear of hellfire is a real fear, but does omnipotent God not rule over hell and the devil? Is God split? Yes, Satan is. Yeah, you have like stories and Satan sitting down there with a pitchfork and he's living large there and he's the boss. That's not a biblical picture. But no, people believe for different reasons and so on. And so there's always, well, I don't want to say always, but there lots of times, matter of fact, me and AP and what we were saying just a couple days ago when we were talking about this, it's not Pascal's wager. There are problems with Pascal's wager, but there's some things right about Pascal's wager in terms of thinking of the implications. If I'm right about this, what is this? What is the result? And if I'm right about this, what is the result? And those factors actually can play a role in reason. In other words, the practical consequences of certain things. And so, nope, that's it's reasonable to be thinking like that. You certainly need more. You don't want to say, well, I'm scared of hell, because I'm scared of hell, and I don't want to be scared of hell. Well, you could convert to Islam then, right? Even though in Islam, everyone's going to hell anyway, according to Islam. But a lot of people will come out of it. But anyway, so there's got to be more to that. But
I have never been scared of hell. I think it's kind of
me neither.
It's a weird thing to focus on, and a weird thing to allow to steer your beliefs. I would say that. Anyway, whatever. Continue.
Yeah, and on that, some people just think differently, because I've known multiple people who are like, hey, I know I've messed up and done things, and I believe in a future judgment, and so I'm actually concerned about this sort of thing. One thing is true about Momo and his followers: not one of them use their brains, and all are uneducated. What's the context, anyways? Very rude, Rick. Some people do use their brains. It takes a lot of brain power to defend some of the nonsense that we see. There once was a false prophet named Momo. He liked Dia al-Kalbi, a homo. The angel Jibril held him by the heel and said, "This is how semen is formed."
Very rude.
Very, very, very rude. And Islamophobic. Lefa, Futimunda, Rosettes, Lutefisk. Norwegians are not Swedes. True Vikings and North backbones. Yeah, I'm just saying no one up there is really known for their for their cuisine. No one says, hey, no. When you say, hey, what are we going to go out? No one says, oh, let's get some Norwegian food. I've never heard that once in my life. Biology with Momo. May police and boom squads be upon him. Yes, he is the true. How could he have known this stuff? It's absolutely amazing. And I'm not sure how my teachers and professors can live with themselves now that I know this. My life is a lie. Alhamdulillah. Pigs and beer. This is weird. It's weird stuff. All right, guys. So we will be back. Yeah, we're reversing things. So normally we're live on AP's channel. Today we're live on my channel. So we'll be live on IP's channel tomorrow. Last super chat here. Where do you think Islam is headed?
Channel?
Where do you think Islam is headed in the U.S. over the next 5 to 10 years? And I think hell is awful. Imagine a complete and utter darkness, total absence of God. Oh yeah, no, it's bad. It's just AP is talking about, well, like letting that be in your reasoning. Like, why would you think it's true if you didn't even have a revelation to tell you that that's going to happen? So in other words, if you're believing that hell is real, you're kind of already believing that you have some revelation about it from God and so on. So if you didn't believe in that revelation to start, why would you be concerned about it? But with that said, no, I do get it because, hey, we all know there's some sort of like moral, we all know that we've done things wrong. So if you think, hey, if there's a future judgment, I'd be in trouble over this stuff, and therefore I should be concerned about that, does make sense. As far as where Islam is heading over the next 5 to 10 years, I think Islam had a really bad year last year. Islam's going to have an even worse year this year, and I think it's going to keep getting worse because it's just all of Dawah has been deception. They got away with it. And Islam spreads in two ways. It spreads by the sword, spreads through violence, or it lies in an atmosphere of ignorance and dupes people into believing it. Well, Islam just isn't strong enough to conquer the world militarily anymore. And it's becoming easier and easier, and we're becoming quicker and quicker at exposing the Dawah nonsense. And they have nothing else. There's no plan B for them. So they just keep doing the same stupid things over and over again. It's not working.
Yeah, I would say with the whole hell thing is like I don't want to make any doctrinal assertions or anything. I am first off not in a position. Secondly, I wouldn't ever want to do such a thing. But the one guiding thought is always that that if you believe in God and if you believe in the all-knowing and all-merciful and infinite compassion of God, then it would be a strange thing to believe that God would despite you living your best and truest and trying to find the right way, eternally punish you for something like that. I think that no matter what you accept as the true doctrine, if you believe in Christianity, I think it is kind of inconceivable to me that God would actually punish people eternally simply because they didn't get it right.
Chloe says, Clark Ashton Smith, Schizoid creator, God is split. Is that something you're recommending we watch or something? Because that sounds weird. And then Grays here says, Allah pokes you forever with a fork and Jehannam. And yeah, you don't want Allah poking anything given his prophet selection, his final prophet selection. All right, guys, got to cut out right now. Have to be downstairs to check out got to sign the thing for the nurse to leave. All right, we'll be back tomorrow on AP's channel. Catch you all then.
Alhamdulillah.